Hey guys, it's Nikki Zeek. I tried to upload a video last night, or maybe 2 nights before that, but welcome back. That video was 50 things about me, and knowing me, I just rant and talk, and everything just comes out all at once. The video was over an hour, and I tried to upload it just for the fuck of it. Then realized that no one would actually get through the entire thing because I'm not very interesting. So, I'll try to retry that, I guess, a little bit later. Maybe I'll do it, like, in half, like 25 into 25, that type of thing, and see if I can come up with much better things, because that would be more ideal than telling you, hey, I got brown hair. No, I'm just kidding, but it was stuff that was just, like, not really super interesting. I'm not a super interesting person. Regardless, sorry, there's people talking outside, probably thinking, yep, I'm talking to myself, which is fine. People often think that. So, but what I really wanted to get on here for, and show everybody, I have been begging and begging my husband, still getting used to it, for, I don't know, it's probably been a good year, saying when we get an apartment, when we get a house, I get a cat. I go, that's all I want. You can do whatever you need. I just need an animal. Preferably a cat, because it's the easier of the two, of the cat and dogs, easier of the two to, handle, like, especially if we're in an apartment. We're not going to have to take the dog out to go to the bathroom, like, all that type of stuff. And so he was kind of on board at the beginning. And then about 3 months ago, once we moved into this apartment, it was a dead no. Like, there's no way in hell you're getting a cat. And he is allergic. So, when I had said, oh, just take some allergy shots, you'll be fine. Like, I got, like, a death stare. Like, straight up, like, death stare. So, I was like, okay, no, I get it. And so, I was like, well, can we at least, like, because he still was like, no, I'm allergic, we can't do it, we can't afford it. We had the wedding, you always get amazing people who give you money in cards for the weddings, which I will be sending out thank you cards to those people who have sent me them once I get the cards to send you. But because of those amazing people, we were able to afford to adopt a cat. And I was really excited. I had been maybe past 2 weeks badgering him extra hard on how badly I needed a cat. And, throwing out I've had cats and kittens my entire life. This is the first time I've lived anywhere without any type of pet. I need a therapy animal because I have epilepsy and because I have anxiety. When you're gone during the day teaching, like, I need an animal. And, like, after, like, a week of just nonstop me throwing shit at him, he was like, whatever, like, I don't even care anymore. And so we went, and I was like, let's just go look. We don't have to get anything, let's just go look. So we went and looked at PetSmart, and they just hold the animals, and then they go through an adoption agency. So they just have the animals there for you to see, but you need to fill out an app, run background checks, that kind of thing, to make sure your animal is going to a good home and not somewhere absolutely crappy. So we looked, and my eye went straight to this gray tabby that I've never seen. She's 10 weeks old. I've never seen, the tabbies, I'll show you in a sec, but the tabbies usually always see, I can't words today either, that are, the dark brown and light brown spotted. This one was gray, and they had her named Gemini. Obviously, I would have changed because I'm a nerd. So, we initially wanted her, and she was in a crate with her sister, whose name was Marble. and which was the darker of them. And so I filled out, I was like, Brian, I'm like, and he fell in love with Gemini instantly. Like, instant love. Like, there's no way you can tell me that you don't love that cat. Like, I know you're lying if you're telling me that you don't. So I decided that I was going to fill out an application form. So first, I filled out like all my stuff, and it was for Gemini, the gray one. And then I had said, these 2 kittens are probably going to be one of the quickest adopted cats out of this specific area. And so I had gone back to the woman, and I said, could you put and or marbles on it? Or marble. I don't know if it's marble or marbles. I think it was marble. And so she said yes. So I wanted to have some sort of backup plan in case Gemini was already spoken for. Because when I did call the adoption agency, they said there were multiple applications in for Gemini. So I had a pretty good idea that I wasn't going to be getting Gemini, but as long as I had a kitten, I'm in heaven. Like, cats, I don't know. I know there's cat people, there's whatever. I'm a full-on cat lady. I grew up with dogs my entire life. I love dogs. So I mean, any type of animal, like, I'm an animal person. I can't, like, with like I said, the past 3 months here without any animal in here was just an awkward feeling to me, because I've never not had a pet since I was born. So we went through blah blah blah. The lady had called me, and she said, okay, like, there's good news, you have been approved for Marble. Of course, I was kind of a little sad that I didn't get Gemini, but I was like, no, Marble, her sister, is just as beautiful, just as cute. I know she's a lot more spunky and funny and stuff like that. And I'm like, my family always picks the weirdest, craziest animals. Like, they'll have, like, really weird, like, things they like to do, or like, why are you doing that? Because that's not a dog thing to do. Or like, why are you acting like a cat when you are a dog? Or why are you acting like a dog when you're a cat? Like, that kind of thing. And so we always usually pick the derp kind. So she calls, and she says that I was approved to adopt Marble. And of course I was really, really excited. And she says, you'll have to wait a few days, because our adoption coordinator has to call you, set up a time with you to meet, to pick up the cat, that type of thing. And so I was kind of bummed, because I wanted it obviously, like, right then. And they had called yesterday, and I was kind of waiting on him. But my boyfriend, oh, for fuck's sake, Marissa, my husband, myself, a guy that is in his band, who plays the drums, my husband's band plays the drums, and Steve. So Steve's wife, Jackie, as well as their bass player, Dave, and then Jackie's friend, Amanda. So we all went. I don't know why those names needed to be said, but sorry, but we all went to a, I'm not gonna butcher, or I'm not gonna say the first band, one of the openers, because I'm gonna butcher the fuck out of it, because I've never heard of them before, maybe one song. But we were there for Third Eye Blind. And so, I could have possibly gotten the cat last night, but then thinking, what am I going to do? Bring him home real quick and then leave for, 6, 7, 8 hours, and she's got nothing to do. Like, she's, really sad, or, whatever. You just got to have, when you bring an animal into a new place, you need to have them smell things out, know what's theirs, know where they can go, that type of thing. Like, that they need to do it themselves. And obviously you want to watch them, because if they're getting into something they should not be getting into, you can stop them. And my fiance, god damn it, my husband was like, just put her in the crate and then we'll come back. And I was like, cats aren't like dogs. Like, when she's got to pee, she'll just pee all over the cat carrier. I'm like, she just, like, you need a litter box in there. Like, you need to do all this. You need to do all that. So he finally understood that. And so it worked out perfectly. So yesterday we went around. I woke him up, my husband, about noon. Because he sleeps late. He deserves it. He works a lot. And he does a lot for me. And so he's tired by the end of the day. And he's also very, very sick. He's been sick for 2 weeks now. Over 2 weeks. And after that we went to go pick up my new kitty, and her name on her, adoption papers say Marble. And I don't think that's a bad name at all, but it's not a me name. Like, I wouldn't name any of my animals Marble. So me going the nerdy route with Doctor Who. I'm not sure if any of you know what Doctor Who is or what episode I'm referencing. It doesn't really matter. It's just a funny name. It just had to have happened. So, sorry, Muffin Head. I just gotta show them how cute you are. Oh! I know. So this is my little Muffin. She is a brown tabby, I believe. And she's so sleepy. And I changed her name to Stormageddon. We call her Stormy for short. Or just Storm if we're feeling lazy. But I'm trying to get her used to Stormageddon because, it is a long name. You don't want to say hi? Oh, hi. So, yeah, we just got her yesterday. Okay, I'll let you go. Go on the bed. And, excuse me, so... I got her yesterday. She's about 10 weeks old, so she's still really, really tiny. I think she only weighs about 1.5 pounds. But I'm already in love with her. Like, I can't imagine my life already without her. My husband is completely obsessed with her, is always wanting to, hold her and hug her and, just cuddle. It's so cute. And what's weird that I've never seen with any of my cats is I have this huge blanket that's like fleece, but it's not. It's just really, really soft. And she gets on it and she'll start like kneading her paws, and then I thought she was like trying to bite the blanket, but she was actually like suckling, like she thought it was like a nipple. Like, so she's like suckling on the blanket and she's just like kneading her hands and like going. And I'm like, what? Like, I've never seen a cat do this before. But, like, she's eating dry food. Like, she's not, like, unhealthy or getting undernourished. So she's good, but it's just so funny because she does it all the time. And then when she does it, she'll do it for about, good 10, 15 minutes. And then she just passes the F out for, like, an hour and a half. And I know cats sleep more than they don't. But, she's ridiculous. But yeah, so she sleeps after she does that, and she is the world's biggest farter. When she's comfortable or sleeping, she will just let rip straight in your face. And I blamed it on my husband multiple times because I'm like, this type of smell cannot come out of a small animal like this yet. And it's fine. So I still love her. And he was nervous about letting her into our bedroom because he is allergic. And then I think he kind of felt bad. And so we cleaned up her room a little bit and brought her little bed in here, which she doesn't use, of course. And that blanket I had talked about before, and we draped it kind of in between us. And then she jumped up on the bed and slept in between us the entire night until about, I want to say 7:30 this morning. She started like biting my toes, like, hey, like, bitch, let's get ready to go. So like I told my husband, I'm like, oh, just sleep some more, like I'll go play with her. So I played with her like a good amount of time in the morning, and then she's been passed out. And our apartment is the bottom floor, and we have 2 sliding glass doors. So she just loves staring outside, people watching, the birds, all that kind of stuff. So I think that's kind of it. We just got to keep up with her shots and all that kind of thing. She's already been spayed and had her first round of shots. So that's why we had to pay the $100 for the adoption. Otherwise, it would have been nothing. But she is one of the sweetest, most derpiest, most lovable cats so far, and I've only had her like 2 days. So, and it melts my heart watching her with my husband because he was like a hard no on everything. So that's kind of it. I just wanted to tell you that and show you that I got my little baby. And I don't know where she's trying to hide from me right now because you coming out? You want to come out? Here we go. Yeah, she's hiding from me right now. So we're going to say goodbye, right? Right? Right, Stormageddon? Yeah. We're going to say goodbye. What do you see? What do you see? Say bye. Can you look? Bye. All right. And I will talk to, I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit back on that thing. I will talk to you, love muffins, hopefully sooner rather than later. I'll try to come up with that 50 things about me list that's better and not as nappy and long and stupid and cockwombly. So, yeah, I'll try to get that up as soon as I can. And that's it. Please subscribe, comment, message. All my links to my Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram are in the description. So get at me, do whatever you need to do. And I will see you guys in the next one.